Nnamdi Kanu to defend self in court on the 21st of March. The family of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has hinted that Kanu would be defending himself in court at the resumption of his trial on March 21. This was contained in a press statement released by the family on Tuesday. According to the statement signed by Kanu's younger brother, Prince Emmanuel Kanu, the IPOB leader's decision to defend himself was informed by his quest to get justice devoid of the usual legal impediments that had stalled his trial. Recall that Kanu's trial has been reassigned to Justice James Omotosho of the Federal High Court Abuja following the self-recusal of Justice Binta Nyako, who had hitherto presided over the matter. Justice Nyako's attempt to continue with the matter after she had earlier recused herself from it via an enrolled court order, was stoutly opposed and resisted by Kanu himself in his last court appearance. Kanu has remained in a solitary confinement at the Abuja headquarters of the Department of State Services, DSS, since June 2021, when he was abducted and extraordinarily renditioned from Kenya. Below is a full text of the statement made available to Vanguard in Umuahia. On Friday, March 21, 2025, when the trial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu resumes before Justice James Omotosho at the Federal High Court Abuja, he would be taking the bold step of defending himself in court. This development signals a critical juncture in this case that has already exposed deep-seated concerns about the Nigerian judiciary's handling of matters tied to the legitimate agitation for Biafra self-determination. The absence of traditional legal representation will dismantle the usual, as my lord pleases constraints that govern judicial proceedings in Nigeria, that has for decades allowed the courts to brazenly subvert the cause of justice under a cloak of deference that shield rather than expose injustice. The very foundations of the institutional bias that has long plagued this case will be laid bare for the world to see. This decision by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes on the heels of successfully forcing the recusal of Justice Binta Nyako that brazenly defied the Supreme Court of Nigeria through her delective implementation of determination contained in their judgment. She was hell-bent on convicting a person for exercising a right that the laws of Nigeria stated unambiguously that he could. The handling of this case by the federal government has been marred by prejudice and unfairness from day one. Onyendu's shift to self-defense underscores our distrust in a system perceived to be stacked against us and the cause he champions. It also places an immense burden on Justice Omotosho to uphold the principles of fair hearing, fair trial, and the rule of law, principles that have too often been undermined in this politically charged sham trial. The world is watching. Any failure by Justice Omotosho to ensure justice will further erode confidence in a judiciary already criticized for its selective application of the law. The stakes could not be higher, and the implications of this trial extend far beyond the courtroom. Stay tuned for more updates, stay safe and have a blessed day.
Nnamdi Kanu bamaitangwa Chineke nyelu Biafra kodozo bodanyo kamona gibiliben Nnamdi Kanu bamaitangwa Chineke nyelu Biafra kodozo bodanyo kamona gibiliben Okwanu ya tanta ijuku ya tanta omume ya tanta bureni ya komputa Okwanu ya tanta ijuku ya tanta Computer.